If you design a room to serve a lot of different purposes, you're going to use that room. I'm an interior designer in New York City, president of Bunny Williams Incorporated, and I'm also CFO of my home furnishings line called Bunny Williams Home. Functionality is when something works for you. You know that you have made the right decision to be comfortable with it, and then that allows the function to excel. A house really comes alive when you live in it. You end up loving that photograph of a room that they've really broken in the house. That's why I want people to use every room in their house. Every designer is faced, I think, in every project of how do we get started? For me, I want to spend time with my clients and to try to draw out of them how they really live. You can tell if somebody wants a casual lifestyle or if someone wants a more formal lifestyle. If they've got dogs and children and they watch a lot of television, you might put a big L-shaped sofa in it. You might have swivel chairs. You might have this space, have more casual furniture. If they are going to use their living room as a living room and have people for dinner, then you might have a series of more upright chairs. I think it's always awkward when you go to somebody's house for a more formal dinner and there's no place to kind of sit properly. If you design a room to serve a lot of different purposes, you're going to use that room. Say we're going to have 6 people for dinner. If there's 6 people for dinner with John and myself, that's 8. I want to make sure that when those 6 people come, that 8 people can sit around, face each other, talk to each other without moving the furniture around. Also in that room, I have a bar. I have a cabinet. It's set up for the bar, so everybody knows to help themselves. I say, get your glass of wine, here it is. It makes them more relaxed, and it makes me more relaxed because I'm not jumping up and down saying, do you need another drink? And then in that same room, I have a desk. I can put my laptop in there. I can come in if I want to work in that room. It allows me to use that room either by myself, with guests, or to work in that room. Go to England and go on a country house tour. Often a house is lived in by 4 generations. They're the best because you've got the original 18th century furniture, you have the 19th century furniture, and then you have the 20th century people who live there, and they've all combined it together to make something unbelievably unique. And when you see it in person, you kind of get it. As I look at beautiful pieces of furniture, a great antique, even in a very contemporary space, looks fantastic. I love the patina of it. I love the handmade quality of it. So I'm still always looking for unusual, one-of-a-kind pieces of furniture. Interior design's too expensive to be trendy. If you follow Pinterest at all, think of the number of rooms that are posted over and over and over again that were done 20 years ago, 30 years ago, and the comment is classic. And I honestly believe whether the room is traditional with chintz or sparer with more contemporary furniture, there is a sense of design that is classic. Obviously, people lived so differently in the 18th century than we live today. So you kind of can't look at a period room and think, boy, do I want to live there, because you didn't. I mean, poor ladies had to sit on stiff little Victorian chairs and do their needlework. We don't want to live in a period room. And sometimes, you know, a French chair is horribly uncomfortable. It doesn't mean that you don't like the shape of it and you go find a reproduction that's been made to be a little bit more comfortable. Because I think today we sit in our chairs and we want a room to work and be inviting. And that's why, for me, I don't like to furnish a house with just one period or one style. I like to mix it up. And I think it stands the test of time.